If you're one of the many people who struggles to squat because of stiffness or pain, today I'm going to show you 2 exercises that are proven to fix it. This video is based on a research paper that I'm going to very quickly tell you about first, then I'm going to show you the 2 exercises to fix your squat. So in this 2024 research paper, the researchers took a group of people and split them into 2. Group A was people who can squat and Group B was people who can't squat. And they looked at the bodies of both groups to try and work out what was different. They found 2 major differences between the 2 groups. The first thing the researchers found was that the people who could squat had more range in a movement called hip flexion, which is this movement here, bringing the hip up towards your chest. This is a really important movement because if you don't have hip flexion, you can't get very deep into a squat. The second thing they found in the study was that the people who could squat had more of a movement called dorsiflexion, which is this, bringing your toes up towards the shin. And you need dorsiflexion to squat because if you don't have it, your knees can't travel over your toes when you start to bend like this. Interestingly, the researchers found no real difference between the 2 groups with any other joint in the body. So it makes sense that if you can fix your hips and ankles, you'll be able to squat better. Now, I personally believe that so many people give up on being able to squat when just a little bit of work might have solved the problem for them. So with these 2 exercises, hopefully I can show you exactly what to do to fix it. Now, before I show you them, I just need to make you aware they're not going to be suitable for everyone. Do get checked out before you try them. And if they cause you any pain, just avoid them. So if you want to squat better, the first thing we're going to do is improve your hip flexion, which is this movement here. Because if you don't have that movement, you can't get very deep into a squat at all. So what we're going to do is a hip flexion mobilization, which is a lovely, gentle exercise to improve the stiffness of your hip. To do this, you're going to lie down on your back. It can be either on a mat on the floor or on your bed. It really doesn't matter. And then the hip that's going to be worked, which we'll use my left one to show you, you're just going to bring it up as far as you feel you can naturally. Okay, let's say that's your natural limit. What I then want you to do is take both hands, come behind your thigh like this, keeping your head on the pillow, and just hug that leg up towards your chest as far as you can without your lower back rounding. And then when you get to a point where you can't go any further, just release. And then hug again, squeeze and release. And then hug again, squeeze and release. It's as simple as that. All we're trying to do here is just gently encourage the hip to get a little bit more range of motion into flexion. And if you feel like you kind of hit a block there, don't go right up into pain, just go into that edge of stiffness and then release. And what you'll find is if you keep doing this repeatedly, you come back to it, let's say 2 or 3 times per day, and you try and do it every day. After about 2 to 3 weeks, you're going to find you can get that leg further up towards you. And this can often seem quite impossible for people when they first hear it. They think, well, I've got arthritis in my hip. How am I going to get it better? But with that repetition, you can loosen up those soft tissues in your body, which will allow you to do it more. Remember, it shouldn't be painful. It should feel comfortable. The absolute worst you should feel is just a little bit of a pinch at the top, never into pain, but doing it gently and repeatedly, let's say 30 times in a row, 2 or 3 times per day, is an absolute winner for improving your hip flexion. Make sure you do the other side as well. Again, 2 or 3 weeks time, it's going to make a massive difference. Let's have a look at the other piece to the puzzle and see how we can improve your ankle. But before I show you it, if you're enjoying this routine, I've got tons more routines like it designed to help you improve your mobility in my lifelong mobility program. It's got loads of exercise routines, but they're done at a pace that you can follow along with me. You can find details of that program in the description box below this video. The second exercise we're going to do, and this is one that improves your ankle dorsiflexion, is a mobilization on a chair. So for this, all you need is a normal dining room chair, Put it up against the wall like this so that the backrest is touching the wall and the seat is facing you. So I'm going to work on my right ankle to show you how this looks. You need to get your foot up onto the chair like this. If you can't get your leg up like I am now, try and find something a bit lower, like a bottom step. That would also work, but a chair is just a touch better. So you've got your foot flat like that. You're going to put 2 hands on the top of your knee like this. And all we're going to do is push a little bit of pressure as we push our knee over our toes, keeping that heel down and then come back. And it's kind of a rocking motion. So we're going in and out and in and out. And if it's difficult for you to keep your balance, you can hold the back of the chair while you do this, but it's nice to have at least one hand on the leg to almost like push that leg forward. Now, when I do this, I feel that as I get to here, the thing that's stopping me is a bit of tension around the front of the ankle. That's kind of what we want to feel. We want to feel like that is what's stopping us, because that's the joint being stiff. And if we keep mobilizing it like this, it will eventually get a bit better. Now, the other thing you might feel when you're doing this is a stretch down here near your Achilles tendon. Again, that's totally normal. That's your soleus muscle being stretched. So wherever you feel it, that's your point of restriction, and it should loosen up as you keep practicing. So that is a brilliant mobilization for you to do to improve your ankle dorsiflexion. I hope that's made sense, and I hope this can help you squat as well. Remember, there's loads more like this, both in my book and in my lifelong mobility program. So have a look at that below this video, and do drop a comment if you're going to try these and let us know your results. Anyway, thanks for watching, and I'll see you again on the next one.